Not all cannabis users are stoners. This video is not for stoners. It's a perspective on the world of cannabis, but not for stoners. This is for self-motivated, creative, innovative, and open-minded thinkers who happen to enjoy cannabis. Ambitious, happy, and disciplined people, not stoners. If you are used to chain-smoking bongs and melting into your couch, this is not for you. If the latest video you watched online was somebody chain-smoking bongs or dabs on Facebook Live, this is probably not for you. I may be using multi-syllable words and using some of the English language in the correct manner. So for the people who really are too wasted and still want to hang on in there with us, let me turn on some music, whack on some subtitles for you, and let's get busy with some knowledge. First of all, guys, this here is a giraffe. You can tell the difference from a giraffe and most other animals because of its long fucking neck. It is not, as many people may lead you to believe, a magical rabbit, a snail with a pituitary gland disorder, or an African submarine. And no, before you all start asking me the same question, it cannot breathe underwater. It is a fucking giraffe. Now, for the creative, ambitious, and self-aware folks out there, welcome and thank you. I would first like to bring forward a point of discussion, the stigma surrounding the term stoner, used in referral to anyone who uses or smokes cannabis. It has never helped to be taken seriously as a motivated person if one is referred to as a stoner. The impression it leaves to the recipient of this descriptive information is one of undisciplined, unhygienic, and ill-motivated personality that survives purely on cheese and crackers. When most of us are clearly far removed from that, and we understand that this subculture will probably always be there, but that the behavior of the couch-dwelling, bong-smashing minority really don't have to tarnish us all with the same so-called stoner brush. Many people I have met in the cannabis community are self-reliant, they shower, and they are willing to make a positive change in our upcoming worldly culture of unity, love, and iPhone, and they don't even have a couch. Hold on, I think I may have lost a few of the stoners. Let's just change the animal. This, ladies and gentlemen, is a panda bear. It's black and white, it's cute and cuddly, but it also has the strength to fuck you up completely within a couple of seconds. So, if you come across a panda bear, be wary. If you're a little bit wasted, don't try and cuddle it. So where was I? Ah yes, we're reaching a point in our evolution as a cannabis culture, or society if you will, here in Australia, where one must emphasise the brilliant positive potential of the foredescribed medicinal recreative plant and the way it may be used and viewed by the mainstream media until it is universal knowledge and accepted by the populace on a political scale. If a medicinal cannabis patient is to be perceived as a stoner by society at our standards of modern day culture, in the sole quest of curing cancer or self-relief from chronic pain, it will hinder the blossoming of young minds yearning for this very plant to use and manipulate in order to extract and further understand its healing capabilities. And we will continue to reside under this persecution of sovereign rights and the fact that even though we all know we can get 2 pizzas for the price of 1 on Tuesdays, it doesn't necessarily make it twice as good. So, that being said, hold on a second, I think I may have lost a few of the stoners. These guys here, these are dogs. These are man's best friend, a little bit like cannabis. Little canine cannabis joke I just did there for you. Dogs and cannabis do have one thing in common. There's a male and a female. And much like the plant, the dog will clearly have a doodle if it's a boy and a love flower if it's a girl. If you can tell the difference between a male and female cannabis plant, but not in a dog, to be honest, well, welcome to planet Earth. We do have plenty of oxygen to go around, but you probably shouldn't own a dog or smoke cannabis. You're going to give stoners a bad name. Moving swiftly along now, it is then indeed the finalization of my predicament that I hereby am in strong belief that in order to be taken in some vein of seriousness and credibility, we must now, through a shift of perception, help the people of this country understand the potential that has long been known and withheld by the general educational realm, that if we as a people had to access cannabis legally, or even just allowed our earth-given right to plant a seed without the fear of being detained and harassed by a corporate entity, we would no longer sit under the oppressive and addictive market of pharmaceutical engineered products with limited positive results, and the world, or at least the beautiful country of Australia, would become a better, happier, healthier place. Thank you very much. Remain awesome.